How many times have you driven this road? Foot on the gas, eyes on the horizon, mind already at your destination. Hamilton, Auckland, maybe the Coromandel. You've probably seen the green signs for Gordonton 100 times. It registers for a split second and then it's gone. Just another through road on the way to somewhere else. But what if I told you you're speeding past one of the Waikato's most charming stops? What if, in that blur, you're missing out on incredible coffee, a surprisingly vibrant art scene, and layers of history that tell the story of the Waikato itself? Today, we're not speeding past, we're pulling over. We're going to slow down and discover the art, coffee, and history hiding in plain sight, right here in Gordonton. There's a special kind of magic to the small towns of New Zealand, the ones that don't shout for your attention, they just sit quietly, waiting to be discovered. Gordonton, just a short drive northeast of Hamilton, is exactly that kind of place. It's not a tourist trap, there are no flashy billboards or sprawling theme parks, not even a town mascot. What it has is something more authentic, more real. It has character and history. Woodlands Road is a great example. Every building, every street name in a town like this tells a story. And Gordonton's history is particularly fascinating because it's a story of different cultures weaving together over time. Before it was ever called Gordonton, this area was known as Hukanui, which means heavy frost in Maori, who have cultivated this fertile land for generations. European settlement is closely tied to the massive woodlands estate, established in 1872. The village itself was surveyed to provide homes for workers from this vast 98,000-acre property. Local history tells us the village was renamed Gordonton around 1913, a nod to John Gordon, who managed the estate for over 2 decades and was a key figure in the community. The main street isn't long, but it's packed with personality. You'll see tidy storefronts, a classic village church, and that lush greenery that reminds you you're deep in the heart of the Waikato countryside. This isn't just a cluster of shops on a highway, it's a village with deep roots, a place that feels lived in and welcoming. Once you start looking around, you realise Gordonton has a surprisingly creative side. This isn't just a practical, rural town. There's a current of art and design woven through that gives it a unique and memorable flavour. One of the first places that catches your eye is the Mandarin Tree Art Gallery. This is a gorgeous space, absolutely brimming with New Zealand creativity. It's beautifully curated, showcasing a range of works from local artists. You'll find paintings, sculptures, handcrafted ceramics, glass art, and unique jewellery that tell stories of New Zealand's nature and culture. Spending time in here feels like a true celebration of local talent, and it's a powerful sign that this small village has a big artistic heart. You'll also find other specialty shops that add to the town's character, like Mr. Ralph Lighting, which has a reputation for its stylish and unique designs. This town is a mix of the practical and the beautiful. You've got the local superette, a symbol of everyday village life, sitting alongside galleries and design shops. It's this blend that makes Gordonton feel so unique. In fact, the whole area has become a hub for artists. In recent years, Gordonton has hosted art and design trails that see local artists open their studios to the public, turning the entire village and the surrounding countryside into a sprawling gallery. This deep connection to the arts adds such a rich, personal layer to the community's identity. Right at the heart of the village's civic life is the Gordonton Hall, standing next to the poignant Anzac Memorial Cenotaph. Unveiled in October 1918, the memorial was one of the first in New Zealand, built to honour those from the district who served and died in the First World War. The hall itself has been a hub for gatherings and community events for decades, representing the very essence of small town togetherness. You can feel this history as you walk around. The historic school buildings, which first opened in 1893, now sit in Hukanui Park, still serving the community. At the other end of the village stands St. Mary's Church, a beautiful brick building from 1934. It stands as a powerful symbol of cooperation between the local Anglican congregation and local Maori. There's also an interesting local story that when St. Mary's was being designed, the presiding bishop didn't want a window on the east end because he thought it might distract parishioners from the sermon. Thankfully, he was outvoted, and we're left with the beautiful rose window you can see today.